6 ways to check who is tracking you online. How much do you love online content? So much you pay for everything you can? Or do you, like the overwhelming majority of internet users, accept advertising and tracking as a way of life? The adage goes, if you're not paying, you're the product, and when it comes to internet services and the media, this is truer than ever. Finding out who and what is tracking you isn't easy, but there are several sites and browser extensions that give you a little more clarity. Here's how you find out who is tracking you online. 1. Panopticlick. Panopticlick is one of the first sites to check out. Panopticlick analyzes your current browser setup, including add-ons and extensions, to measure just how many trackers are tracing your browser session. This Electronic Frontier Foundation (EFF) research project takes it one step further by detailing unique configuration features that make your browser more noticeable among tracking data. How to use Panopticlick. Head to the Panopticlick site and hit the giant orange Test Me button. Wait for the analysis to complete. Remember, you will experience different levels of tracking, depending on your list of add-ons and extensions. My browser, for instance, has several extensions blocking almost all trackers. Note that your browser may refresh several times while this test is running. Don't panic, just wait for it to complete. 2. Am I Unique? Am I Unique? Is a tracker analyzer with a focus on the unique fingerprint your browser broadcasts. Browsers are relatively unique and frequently used to identify you online. Am I Unique? Takes a fingerprint of your system and adds it to its own database, adding a 4-month cookie to your system in the process. You can then head back to the site in a few weeks and examine the changes to your browser fingerprint and if you have become more or less unique. How to use Am I Unique? Head to the Am I Unique site and hit the View My Browser Fingerprint button. Wait for the analysis to complete, then check your results. If you want to periodically analyze your fingerprint evolution, head to the My Timeline tab in the left-hand menu column. Download the add-on for your browser. There is support for Chrome and Firefox, and check it periodically for changes. 3. Disconnect. Disconnect features in many tracker blocking lists, and for good reason. The browser extension blocks over 2,000 individual trackers from following you around the internet. Not only that, but by blocking such a vast amount of trackers, websites actually load faster, up 27% faster, according to Disconnect. The best Disconnect feature, however, is the option to allow some trackers and not others. How to use Disconnect. Using Disconnect is extremely easy. First, head to the Disconnect site and hit the Get Disconnect button. Disconnect is currently available for Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Opera. Download links below. Once you install Disconnect, head to any other website and open the extension. The drop-down panel shows you the entire range of trackers currently jotting down your browser session. Unlike Panopticlick and Am I Unique, Disconnect lets you visualize the trackers too. Again, this depends on your other browser settings, but you should see some trackers directly connecting to the site. Some might be harmless or relate to your work or business, so be mindful of precisely what you're turning off. Disconnect is just one of the many privacy and tracking tools available for Chrome. Download Disconnect for Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera. 4. Thunderbeam, Lightbeam for Chrome. Lightbeam is a visual aid to online trackers, displaying the extremely tangled web of trackers between individual sites you visit. It was previously a Firefox-only privacy tool. Unfortunately, the Firefox version is no longer available, but there is now an open-source version available for Chrome. How to use Lightbeam. Head to the Lightbeam extension page and add it to your browser. Open the extension by clicking the Lightbeam icon in the top right corner of the browser. You arrive at an empty graph. You can quickly populate the graph by heading to some of your favorite sites. Each site will be added to the graph with its associated trackers. As you visit more sites, the links between them grow, quickly creating a spaghetti monster of tangled lines. It perfectly illustrates which trackers are following you. The only downside is that the new version lacks the website logos from the old version. You can hover over each circle to reveal the site, but the website favicons made it simple to see which sites track you.